Just a little preface. I recorded this video 3 hours ago, got the footage onto my computer, and the camera was so close to my face that you could see up my nose. And I was like, well, that is completely not gonna work. But let me tell you, the level of enthusiasm that I had in that video cannot be matched even by this video. But I'm gonna try. Okay, so these are my top 10 top tizzy of 2015 beauty game changers, things that just revolutionized the way I do this face. And I really wanted to limit it to things that I discovered in 2015, because if I think of like my all-time favorites, I mean that's just a football field long list of beauty for you. So first up, I tried a few foundations in the past year, right? Every single thing that I tried, tinted moisturizer, anything, I was like, oh, this is good. But you know what would make it really good? Is this, my Cover FX custom cover drops. I'm in the color N60. These just make every other foundation better. You mix anywhere between 1 and 4 drops in with your moisturizer, your foundation, whatever you want to just like beef up the coverage in. I don't use like spot concealer or anything like that. This just does the job. It is incredible. It's just a little dropper of pure pigment and you just squeeze it and you're ready to rumble. But I have loved this throughout the year. It's not that I can't do my makeup without it, it's just that I don't want to. I love you. Next, in with that theme, in with the face theme, is this I discovered this past year with the MAC Prep and Prime pencil. The little brush tip, I don't know if you can see that, in the color Bright Forecast. And I put this under my eyes. It's like kind of a peachy tone, but they have different colors. And I put this under my eyes and it's just got this light, almost like lotion / gel texture. And it sinks into the skin really quickly. It's very just moisturizing, but also brightening and light reflective. I don't have a huge problem with dark circles, so I just use this on its own and it is incredibly brightening. And that little bit of peach in there just takes out any darkness. It's super beautiful, easy to use. I can blend this without a mirror and I just blend it with my finger and it just is a wonderful wand of wizardry. I was gonna make a joke about the core of this wand just being concealer, but okay. Next up, so I used to use, I was like die hard for the NARS eyelid primer. It just held my shadows to my eyes perfectly. Like they just didn't go anywhere throughout the day. And then I got a new tube of it and it is not the same. I don't know if they changed the formula or like I've changed or we both changed, I don't know. And it's like $22, so I was like, for you to not be working the same, or for you to be that priced, I'm like, whoa. So I just kind of cruised around and then I found this. This is the e.l.f. Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer. This I believe is $2. This is awesome. It doesn't add a lot of coverage. It just holds your eyeshadows in place, gives you that nice bright payoff, gives something for your eyeshadows to cling to. And I found that this works just as good as that NARS primer. And this is literally a 10th of the price. It's $22. An 11th rather. An 11th of the price. And I really have been loving it. e.l.f. Oh no. Next. So this has been around for a while. Instagram got a hold of it this year and it's been just a wild feeding frenzy for it. And I dove in with an open heart and mind. This is the Mercier loose setting powder in translucent. I use this to set my under eye concealer, actually the whole of my face, but I use the most under my eyes. And this keeps my eye makeup from sliding down my face. I don't get that like mascara annoying transfer right here. This is incredible and it keeps you nice and matte. It's very, very sheer. It is just a gorgeous powder. It's not like choppy. You can use a ton of it if you like, to really just like brighten up the eyes, you know, if you want to do that. This little tub is $22.50. The big tub is like $44 or something like that, and I was like, this powder, I'm gonna get the little one. But this has lasted me for several months, and like I'm not, like I still see a ton of powder in there. I have not used a powder that has really set my makeup like this one has, so this is awesome, worth the hype. Next, this one, special place in my heart. YouTube created this color. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. Gorgeous, gorgeous highlight in the color Champagne Pop. And like, can you see that just gorgeous, peachy realness? Oh man. This just gives you like the most gorgeous, like glowing, shiny, just like of cheeks that you would ever want. It's just really smoothing, and your face looks glowy, and created by Jaclyn Hill, who's just like a beast of a YouTuber. Like, she has the most glamorous looks in the world. But this is just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, home run, slam dunk, royal flush. I don't know many games. But when I was looking for a little bit of a subtler glow, and I mean, just like, first of all, look at this curve appeal. The Charlotte Tilbury makeup has this kind of like Art Deco vibe to it. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow. But it just gives you like this really like lit from within kind of a glow. It just looks like your skin, like you just had a green smoothie or something. Like, it's so pretty on. And this sculpting powder, it just adds like the perfect soft definition. This palette is so luxurious and beautiful, and it's just fun to use, and I have been loving this. Next, I was having like a night, I don't know what it was, but like, you know when you're like, your eye's itching and you're like rubbing your eye so much that you like can't stop, and you're like, oh, and then it's too late and your eye is all like inflamed and like tearing and stuff like that. Well, I found myself on an evening like that. Isn't that nice? Glamour! I went to Duane Reade, and for some reason I was just like, I don't want the Visine. Like, I want something that's really gonna like make my eyes like not itch and like just really just take the redness away. And I found these. These are the Rhoto Ice anti-redness drops. Now let me read you this. This says, lubricant, astringent, redness reliever eye drops. Why are you trying to put an astringent in your eye? I don't know, but let me tell you, when you put these in your eye, especially if you've been rubbing your eye or you have an itchy eye, for about 7 seconds you will think, I made a mistake. I made a huge mistake. It feels like, you know that part at the end of Beauty and the Beast where he's turning back into the prince and he's like going up into the sky, and you're like, I don't know what's happening. You're like, I don't know if this is good or bad, like what's happening right now. That is how you feel when you put these drops in your eye. It is like you have gone into Mordor, like it is there and back again, A Hobbit's Tale. Like, you go into the fire with these. You'll have tears running down your face, and then like a minute later you'll look in the mirror and you will have the brightest, whitest Disney princess eyes. I can't explain it. These work like nothing else I've ever used. And your eyes don't itch like you do it. You've done it. How do you do it? I don't know. I don't know. If you are looking for something to just be that solution for you, Rhoto Drops. Game changer! Next. So for years and years, our only option for our false eyelash glue has been Duo Glue, right? And it's been great. It works really well, but for people who have like sensitive eyes or latex allergies, it hasn't been an option. So this past year, there have been a couple of brands that have come out with latex-free glue. And Kiss is one of them. Kiss, and also their lashes, so good, really cheap, amazing. Their individual lashes too, just the whole line, amazing. But this is the Strip Lash Adhesive. Also, okay, latex-free, great, right? Also, comes in a wand, so you can just paint it on the lash instead of having to squeeze it out of your Duo tube. But like, latex glue is just not an option for some people. And also, liquid latex smells like a foot. It smells like the inside of a mouth that has just eaten a hot sock. It is terrible smelling. And with the latex free glue, you don't have that. I think Revlon came out with some as well, and then Kiss here, and they're just readily available in the drugstore. But this has really it just makes it easier to play around with lashes. These are great. And you don't have to smell like a butt. These have been really, really fun for me this year. These are 2 glitter ones, but these colored hairsprays have been one of my most favorite things this year. I used an orange one that had no glitter in it, but just an orange hair color spray in my Halloween video where I was Winnie Sanderson from Hocus Pocus. These are a couple glitter ones here. This one's from Joico, this is a gold, and this one is from Jerome Russel, who makes all of the color hairsprays that I've been using. Like, I found the glitter ones very cheering, and I just love these, but the colorful hairsprays, I have a couple in like gold and bronze, and you can put you can spray highlights into your hair. They look really, really good. So if you have a chance, I think these were like $3.50. I think the colors are more, but these just turned my pants upside down. What? These were really, I liked them in 2015. You're neat. So we're getting down to the last item, and so these actually might be my #1 most very favorite discovery of 2015. They're cheap, they're so beautiful. These are the Wet n Wild. Let's see if I can show them to you properly. These are the Wet n Wild MegaLast lipsticks. I am wearing the color right now, Bare It All. It's like this brownie nude, and I have a little bit of lip gloss over it, but these are so beautiful. They have the most gorgeous opaque matte finish. This one is in the color Red Velvet. I'm gonna put that on my hand for you right here. Excuse me. This one is the color In the Flesh. They have a ton of colors. They have a ton of really, really beautiful like mid-tone neutrals. Some beautiful brights. They have some deep dark colors. This one is like a dead-on dupe. This one is called Vamp It Up. This one is an almost perfect dupe for Anastasia Beverly Hills Potion liquid lipstick. It's like a blackened purple. It's like an almost black purple. You get such like rich, beautiful colors. The texture feels amazing. They are very, very long lasting. They're super comfortable. The most I've ever seen them for is $2.49. I mean, they're incredible, and they're a great way for you to be able to experiment with color if you don't want to, you know, shell out $16.50 for a MAC lipstick. There are a few in here that are incredible dupes for MAC lipsticks, so if you want me to do a video on that, I can do that too. I've lain in bed just thinking about these and thinking about the colors and like thinking about what I want to do with these. Sounds like I have a crush on them. I do. That, my friends, rounds out my top 10 beauty game changers. My top 10 of 2015. I hope you like this. Let me know what you were like totally obsessed with. Like what rocked your world in 2015, or what you're totally obsessed with right now. I need to know these things. I'm just telling you right now, I need to know them. I'm gonna baby wipe myself before I get lipstick all over myself again, like I did earlier. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Subscribe if you're into it. If you're into it, it helps me know what you guys like. So, and also let me know. Let me know what you guys want to see on this channel, what you want to see from this girl right here. I'm sorry that there's a dirty baby wipe in my hand while I'm pointing to myself. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, bye!